Hey guys, Dr. Dustin Judd here with this week's Proactive Posted. It's all about ear infections and chiropractic adjustments. How does chiropractic influence or help with ear infections? And this one is kind of a touchy subject, and it's touchy for me because I think people feel that it's just part of growing up. It's just part of being a child that you're going to have ear infections. Anytime you get a cold, it's always going to set up shop in the inner ear a lot of times, and it just is what it is. So take antibiotics. The antibiotics don't work. Get a set of tubes. If that doesn't work, get another set of tubes. And I want you to tell you guys that absolutely doesn't have to be the case. Everybody gets told it's just poor plumbing. It's just the way that these eustachian tubes are designed. Therefore, it doesn't drain properly. And as a result of that, every so often we just got to kill all the bacteria, all the virus, all the crap off the inner ear. And once that stuff gets back, then we'll kill it off again and again. Hopefully they grow out of it. And the question to you is, why is their plumbing bad? It's not genetics, I can tell you that. This article that we're going to be going over with is talking about birth trauma and molding the cranial bones and that nature, but birth trauma is probably the #1 reason we see kiddos with poor draining or poor plumbing in the inner ear. There's a tube called the eustachian tube that connects the middle ear with the back of the throat, and it's not that the plumbing is bad, so to speak, but this is a muscular tube, guys. It's not just a hard pipe. It's actually controlled by muscles in the back of the throat. Specifically the tensor veli palatini muscle, which is controlled by nerves. And nerves are what control those gates, and when those gates don't work properly, then as a result of that, you get backup, you get backflow, mucus gets in there, phlegm, and now you have a dark, wet, warm area for different antigens like bacteria to make their home, although most of these ear infections are viral, so the antibiotics really don't have an impact on them. But antibiotics do have an impact over your overall health. The way they do that is because they kill off everything. They're indiscriminate, so they kill off all your child's normal gut flora, which 70% of your child's immune system is in their gut. And so that's when we have reoccurring ear infection after ear infection, so antibiotic after antibiotic. Once we get done with one round, a week or so goes by, and then we have to get on another round and another round. And so if you want to get off that antibiotic merry-go-round, if you will, then you got to actually fix the problem. You got to get the inner workings of the inner ear to do what they're supposed to do. And the only way you can do that is by influencing the nervous system, which actually controls those gates. Also, you got to reestablish that normal flora in the gut, and you got to get some stress off the nervous system so you quit dumping cortisol and epinephrine and norepinephrine, which suppress your child's immune system in the beginning. And you got to give that immune system that God gave them an actual fighting chance to do what it was designed to do in the first place. So to sum this up, do chiropractic adjustments influence the eustachian tube? Absolutely. They do it by the superior ganglionic plexus, the nerves that control the back of the throat, to get that stuff to drain, to get it to drain properly. It boosts the immune system by getting stress off the nervous system, so you're not dumping a bunch of stress, catecholamine hormones into that child's nervous system or into that child's bloodstream. And if you can do that, then you can start to curb the way your child handles different allergens and different antigens that him or she comes into contact with. So get on this. There's comments below section. You're going to have this article right here. It goes into some of these things about birth and some different facts about antibiotics and things of that nature. But I just want to empower you to do something different than just more antibiotics and more antibiotics, Rocephin shots, and then tubes. There is a better way, I feel, and I would love to have your feedback. You got questions, please comment them. Put them in the comment section below. We'll do our best to answer them. Love and appreciate you guys, and hope you have an awesome afternoon.